Hello there, bucko. You know what that stuff can do to your teeth?
Wow! World-renowned orthodontist and occasional member of the homeless Dr. Triclosan, what are you doing in my house? And what in the world are teeth?
Whoa there, did I just hear what I just heard? Either you're incredibly incompetent or you suffer from memory loss.
It's the latter!
Seems like you have a lot to learn about oral hygiene if you don't even know how to classify the bones in your mouth.
Well, cowabunga, my hombre! We better get this knowledge train on a move on! Here we go!
The only way to start a discussion about teeth would be to classify what teeth are. Teeth are the hard enamel-coated bones in your mouth that are used for chewing. There are 3 different kinds of teeth that can reside in your mouth. The incisors, your front teeth, which can be used for slicing food. Canines, which resemble teeth that of dogs and help you tear food. And molars. White teeth are the most prominently used for the whole eating concept.
Well, gee, Dr. Triclosan, what's tooth enamel?
Well, Quentin, the enamel on your teeth is a coating that helps protect your teeth from tooth decay. And if you whip out your trusty thesaurus and look at the antonym for outside, you'll find inside, which is exactly what dentin is, the inside of your tooth.
Wow, that's incredibly interesting. Tell me more.
Absolutely not.
Gee, Dr. Triclosan, all this information is turning my brain into a pulp.
Well, funny you say that, Quentin, because the pulp is that soft part on your tooth that contains blood vessels and nerves. These nerves give you signals on how hard to bite into something and give you a heads up if you have a wicked toothache.
Wow, that's incredibly nice of my nerves to be watching out for me.
Oh, Quentin, your nerves aren't living things, you incompetent sack of bricks. Let me let you in on a little secret. A lot of people don't realize this, but your mouth is a cornucopia of filth and bacteria. There's so many germs that they're basically a roommate to your teeth. They can't get enough of the warm, moist environment that is your mouth.
How dare you call my mouth dirty, you absolute sham?
Hold your horses there, Quentin. Everybody has these organisms in their mouth. It's A-okay. Just don't let these bacteria run wild, or you'll be in a pickle. Speaking of pickles, don't eat them. Pickle juice is acidic, and if you keep that stuff on your teeth for too long, then it's game over, man. Game over!
Tubular!
Chances are that you've heard the term plaque thrown around in the dentist's office once or twice. But did you know that if you leave it without brushing for a long period of time, it hardens into a substance called tartar, which roughly translates to not good in dentist terms. When you have buildup of plaque and tartar, you're at risk for a cavity or a hole in your tooth.
Well, gee! Doesn't that mean that the acids that come from the sugary foods can get into the exposed part of my tooth and attack the pulp?
Right you are, and if this happens, then you're in for a gnarly toothache.
Oh no! I've always wondered, what's the big deal with your old no sweets policy? Why does it matter if I indulge in a little bit of sweet munching now and then?
Well, that's because these sugar-packed sweets are ready to eradicate any redeeming qualities of your teeth the moment they make contact with them. But on the opposite end of the spectrum is the classic and hearty greens themselves, veggies. Those will do wonders for your teeth like you wouldn't believe. So next time you're glowering at a vegetable on your plate, reconsider your opinion, mi amigo.
Neato burrito!
Well, if it isn't my former colleague, Dr. Toothbrush.
Hey, I didn't go through 8 years of dentistry college to get fired after a faulty tooth removal surgery to be called a doctor. It's Mr. Toothbrush now.
So what's your purpose here?
My purpose is to keep your teeth fresh and clean. Removing food particles is a breeze when you have a toothbrush.
So what's your secret? How do you do the whole toothbrush thing?
Simple. All you have to do is put toothpaste on one of my patent Mr. Toothbrush toothbrushes and be ready to move your hand in a left and right formation for exactly 2 minutes. But don't even get me started on the effects of not brushing and flossing. You might have to deal with gibberish like gum disease and your teeth being the color of an omelet.
Sounds spooktastic. But what was that you said about toothpaste? Is that like Elmer's glue for your mouth?
Of course not, you human-shaped potato. Toothpaste contains fluoride, which helps strengthen your tooth enamel and shoos away plaque.
Sounds pretty radical. Do you have any more useful tips before we move on to our next destination?
Certainly. Always remember to brush and floss your teeth at least 2 times a day. Or you can consider your teeth toast. And remember not to be square. And brush your teeth in a circular motion.
Don't ever call me a square again, you absolute heap of garbage. And thanks for the tips. Do you think you could make it up to me for telling that atrocious joke by giving me a free toothbrushing?
Sure thing. Just put me in your mouth. Wait, come back.
Wowee, Dr. Triclosan. I feel incredible disregard for other people's personal space in the air.
Don't worry, that's just the repulsive smell of anti-oral hygiene island.
Whoa! I can already feel my nostrils shivering at the mere scent of this place.
That would be the unbrushed onions in the teeth of the island's inhabitants.
Gee, Dr. Triclosan, this place is a bummer and a half. I know I wouldn't want to live here.
Well, Quentin, one day you may end up here. But don't sweat it. Getting out of here is as simple as 1, 2, and 3. Brushing, flossing, and mouthwashing. We've already went over the brushing part, but flossing and mouthwashing is mega important. Now you're probably wondering, what's flossing and mouthwashing?
Dr. Triclosan, what's flossing and mouthwash?
Flossing is when you put a small cord of thin filaments between your teeth and move it back and forth to prevent tooth decay and strengthen your gums. And mouthwashing is when you wash your mouth, but not with any old water. No, no, no! Use a special dentist-proof liquid to switch bits of food from out of the crevices of your teeth and prevent bad breath. Say, Quentin, what starts with an L and ends with an S?
Loneliness?
It's lips, you disgraceful piece of human hardware. Lips are one of the vital causes of bad breath. Have your lips ever been chapped?
Every Hanukkah!
If so, that means that you probably lick your lips quite a bit. This can lead to discomfort in your mouth region and diminish the hygiene of said region of a staggering amount. So next time you're looking over a thick honking meal, remember to slow down, champ. The chapstick that your lips are in can, however, be fixed with chapstick.
Remember to pick up chapstick at your local convenience store for however much chapstick is. Chapstick, the only stick that isn't chap.
Have you ever heard the term pearly whites?
Is water wet?
Actually, water may not be considered to be wet, because being wet is also being in a state of being wet, but water isn't wet.
I've always wanted to have shiny white teeth like all of my friends that I really have for real in real life.
Well, Quentin, it's like my great uncle Triclosan used to say, it's okay to have dreams, but they will inevitably be crushed by the foot that's reality. All of your friends that really exist in real life, in the world for real, their teeth aren't worth diddles, but the best you can do is brush and floss every day and refrain from drinking the anti-tooth nectar that is soda.
I'm in a bit of a dilemma. You see, I don't want to get totally goofed on by everybody if I get braces, but if I want to have straight teeth, I need to have braces. What do I do?
Don't sweat it. It shouldn't bother you if there's train tracks lined on your teeth. It should be a sacrifice that you're willing to take. The way braces work is a piece of cake, and I mean a thick slice of cake. Metal bands are put on your teeth and connected by wires. Your handy-dandy dentist can tighten them or loosen them.
So they're basically in control of how much discomfort you feel in your day-to-day life?
Right you are.
So once I finish my braces sentence, I don't have to worry about how straight my teeth are. Am I right?
Not so fast. Once you're finished with the braces lifestyle, you'll have to wear a retainer. And remember, if you don't wear your retainer on a regular basis, then you're basically stepping in a time machine, because it's back to a lifestyle of crooked teeth and dental bills for more braces for you. Not the most fun ride in the amusement park, am I right?
Wowee, Dr. Triclosan. I've learned so much about oral hygiene today.
Well, it's all in a day's work. I'm just glad you aren't as competent as you look.
You know what we need to celebrate the end of this zinger of a lesson?
And what's that?
Nostalgic music and freeze frame.
Tubular!
Don't you forget about me.